Hi guys, today I'm going to be taking you on a tour through our shop. We are resellers. We started about 2.5 years ago, but we just recently got the shop. Prior to this, we were working out of our basement, but we quickly ran out of room. So we are renting out this studio space. So the very first thing you notice when you first walk in is this huge wall of shoes. We do sell a lot of shoes. Last year it slowed down because we sell mostly like special event shoes and people weren't going out as much, but luckily it's starting to pick up again now. Here at the bottom are shoes that haven't been listed yet and they're just waiting in line to get listed. Over here is where I keep all the racks of clothes that I list. I'm going to take you through it a little bit just to show you my organizational process. So starting over here, we actually have everything in alphabetical order. These are all brands that we don't have enough of for them to have their own rack. So I just letter them A to Z. On the other side of that, I have clothing that I have more of that are bunched together. So like Lululemon, I have like 5 or 6 pieces right now because they sell it so fast. So there's not enough for them to have their own rack, but I don't want to put them with the alphabetical ones because there's enough of them that they can kind of be separated out. Over here we have the different racks of clothing. So the first one is Ralph Lauren. I have a Ralph Lauren extra small to medium and then a rack of large to 3XL. Back there I have Zara. I do carry a lot of Zara, so I have 2 industrial racks full. J. Crew is another one that I needed an entire industrial rack for. And then smaller brands like Free People, Talbots, Michael Kors, White House Black Market, things like that that I don't carry too much of, get these smaller racks. And just so you know, these smaller racks, they're very flimsy. We're definitely going to have to upgrade them to industrial racks one day, but the flimsy racks are only $15 at Walmart, whereas the industrial racks are $75 from Amazon. So in through here, the same thing, more and more racks. These middle racks have more brands like Calvin Klein, Victoria's Secret, Pink, Juicy Couture. So many brands. I just try to keep them as organized as possible, and I also divide them by sizes. Over here is where I list. So this is my mannequin with the backdrop, and then those pieces of board with the marble backdrop, I actually keep on the floor so that I can measure them. That is a light box, which is great for listing shoes and purses. And then I have some tools like that hair dryer that helps me get off tags. The steamer is awesome, and that's the steamer rack. Over here, I don't like this. It's very unorganized. These purses used to be hanging up, but I needed the room. So for now, all these designer purses are just kind of hanging out there. I hate this part too. These are all the jeans I just started recently listing, but for now, they're just going to have to stay in a pile because I don't have any other room for them. And over there is just a bathroom beyond that door. Coming over here is just my desk. It's a little messy. I just have some items that help me list, like lint rollers and scissors, things like that. And then up here, I have framed pictures of different item details. So like this one tells me what different necklines there are. This one tells me different sleeve types, and that just helps me to remember what I'm listing. Coming back here, I have my crash cart, which is extremely handy. It rolls. It has clothes I'm about to list on it, some threads, and then just stuffers for like purses and shoes. Back here, I have 2 bins still. One is for graphic tees, and the other one is for multiple quantity shorts that I sell very frequently, so they just kind of hang out in there. Back here, this is my shame closet. This is just filled with bins, extra clothing, racks I haven't put up yet. It's really bad. We're hopefully getting to that soon. Here's a stack of hangers because we go through so many hangers. So that's my side of the workshop. So we'll come over here to my boyfriend's side. He does all the men's clothing and graphic t-shirts, things like that. This is where he lists. That's his backdrop and lights. I do have some of my Etsy stuff over here. I just recently started bringing those from my house because I wanted to start listing here because I'm more motivated here. This is just a huge pile of clothing that we still have to go through. You can see the old bins we used to use. And here is his nicely organized hanging clothes. The ones that are hanging up in the back are graphic tees, and then he has different carts, or racks rather, of different brands like Ralph Lauren, Brooks Brothers. That's his shame spot. Over here we have a Keurig machine, all the coffee supplies. We have a bin of snacks and receipts apparently, and a mini fridge for our drinks and creamers for the coffee. That's his desk. He does have a laptop here, which the Rollo printer plugs into, but he was back at home, so he took it with him. We have those shelves back there, which just hold fragile stuff or really expensive shoes. Over here we have shelves of our poly bags. I use different sizes, different colors, and then we have the clear ones that we put the items in before putting them in poly bags. Then we have poly mailers, more tissue paper, more poly bags, and tape. This cart holds tissue paper. I like to use different colors depending on what I'm selling, and it's pretty organized. It's actually organized by design. Over here, here are some orders that went out today, and there's bubble wrap, lots of different size boxes, and that table is where we wrap the packages. That's the front door to the shop that we don't use rarely ever. Over here is the kids section. We do have 2 daughters, and they are really bored when they're here, so we set up this whole section for them to have games, and they can watch movies. We have an assortment of DVDs and toys, and I actually get all their toys from the thrift store, which is nice because I'm getting them for 90% off of the retail value, and then I can give them back. Sustainable. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.